The bad news is I don't have my suspenders with me. The good news is I'm in Israel, so I hope the view makes up for it. In this week's Torah portion, Yaakov, passes away. Before he does so, he asks his son Yosef, to take an oath to bury his father in Israel. Joseph takes that oath very seriously, obviously, and he goes to Pharaoh and asks for permission to bury his father. And he tells Pharaoh that he's made an oath, requiring him to carry out this act. Pharaoh tells him, you have permission because you made that oath. Now Rashi tells us that there's a lot more going on here than meets the eye. What's happened is that Yosef has issued an implied threat to Pharaoh. If you don't let me go, if you make me break my oath to my father, then I may break the oath that I made to you many years ago. What was that oath? Pharaoh made Yosef promise that he'd never reveal that Yosef knew all languages, including Hebrew. Pharaoh knew all languages, but could not learn Hebrew. The revelation of that fact would be an embarrassment to Pharaoh, so Yosef was threatening him. But is that a smart thing to do? To threaten Pharaoh? In those days, in that place, that kind of threat would usually result in somebody's head rolling on the floor. So what's even more subtle going on here is the following. What Yosef's telling Pharaoh is this. Up till now, I have never broken an oath. I am a man of my word. If I swear something, if I promise something, I keep my word. So Pharaoh, I don't ever want to break any oath. I don't want to break the oath I made to my father. I don't want to break the oath that I made to you. But if you force me to break the oath that I made to my father, then I'm a completely different person. I'm a person who has broken an oath. Maybe only once, but I've broken my word. And once that happens, once there's a crack in that foundation, I may unwittingly, unintentionally, in a moment of weakness, break my other oath, the one I made to you. So I'm imploring you, let me remain a person who has always remained true to my word, kept all of my promises, kept all of my oaths, so that I don't break the one I made to you either. Pharaoh gets the message and says, okay. What a lesson for us. If even breaking our word one time can cause that type of crack in the foundation to change us from a person who keeps his word to a person who may or may not keep his word, how careful do we have to be that when we say something, when we promise something, we make good on our words. And being here in the Holy Land, I can't help but think of the passage that we say when we pray, Hinei lo yanum v'lo yishan, shomer Yisrael. God doesn't sleep, and he doesn't nap. He watches Israel. He's promised us he's always going to watch us. And he's been doing that for thousands of years, and will continue to do so.